Welcome back to Top Liberty coin in your hand that looks ordinary at first glance, but in reality could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is the mystery and excitement behind Liberty coins, especially those connected to the year 1964. Collectors all over the world search for these hidden treasures, and today you are going to discover why these coins are so valuable, how their history was shaped, and how one small detail can turn a simple coin into a life-changing fortune. The story begins with one of the most iconic designs in American coin history, the walking Liberty half-dollar. First introduced in 1916, this coin quickly became a symbol of freedom and strength. The image of Lady Liberty walking confidently toward the sunrise with the American flag wrapped around her shoulders captured the imagination of millions. This design was created by the famous sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, whose work is still admired today by collectors and historians alike. Fast forward to 1964, a year that changed everything in the world of coins. This was the last year that circulating United States coins were made with 90% silver. Rising silver prices forced the government to remove silver from everyday coins, making 1964 issues incredibly special. Coins from this year are not just currency, they are a piece of history frozen in time. Among the most talked about coins from this era is the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar. After the tragic assassination of John F. Kennedy in 1963, the nation wanted to honor him. Within months, the Kennedy half-dollar was released in 1964, and people immediately began saving them instead of spending them. This created a massive demand, and today, well-preserved examples can be worth far more than their face value, but here is where things become truly fascinating. Not every 1964 coin is worth a fortune. The value depends on condition, rarity, mint marks, and sometimes even small errors. A coin in perfect condition, known as mint state, can sell for thousands. Rare proof versions, struck with special care, can reach even higher values. Now imagine discovering a rare variation, a coin with a tiny mistake that most people would never notice. These error coins can be worth incredible amounts. Collectors have paid massive sums for coins with double strikes, off-center designs, or missing details. In some extreme cases, rare coins have sold for prices approaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and rumors of ultra-rare pieces reaching figures like $787,976 continue to excite the market. Another Liberty design that still captures attention is the Liberty head nickel. Although it was minted much earlier, its legacy influences modern collecting. Certain rare versions of this coin have sold for millions, proving that Liberty-themed coins have always held a special place in numismatic history. When it comes to the current market, interest in silver coins has been rising again. Investors and collectors are both entering the market, driving prices higher. Silver itself has intrinsic value, but historical coins carry an added premium. A simple 1964 silver coin might be worth several times its face value just because of the metal content, but rare versions can be worth exponentially more. Condition plays a critical role. A coin that has been kept safe for decades, free from scratches and wear, can command a much higher price. Grading services evaluate coins on a scale, and even a small difference in grade can mean thousands of dollars in value. This is why serious collectors handle coins with extreme care, often storing them in protective holders. The excitement does not stop there. Many people have discovered valuable coins in unexpected places. Old collections passed down through families, forgotten jars of coins, or even change from everyday transactions have revealed hidden treasures. Stories of lucky finds continue to inspire new collectors to start searching. Understanding mint marks is another key to unlocking value. Coins minted in different locations can have different rarity levels. Some mints produced fewer coins, making their versions more valuable today. Learning to identify these small letters on coins can be the difference between overlooking a treasure and recognizing it. The history behind Liberty coins is also deeply connected to American culture. These coins were created during times of change, reflecting the nation's values and artistic ambitions. From the elegance of early Liberty designs to the emotional significance of coins released after major historical events, each piece tells a story. As the market continues to grow, experts believe that rare coins will only become more valuable. Limited supply combined with increasing demand creates a perfect environment for rising prices. Collectors are willing to pay premium amounts for coins that are unique, historically significant, or in exceptional condition. If you are wondering whether you might own a valuable coin, the best place to start is by checking the date and condition. Look closely at details, compare your coin to known examples, and consider having it evaluated by a professional. What looks like an ordinary coin could turn out to be something extraordinary. The world of Liberty coins is filled with mystery, history, and opportunity. From the beauty of their designs to the stories behind their creation, these coins continue to captivate collectors around the globe. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the thrill of discovering a rare coin is something that never fades. So next time you come across an old coin, take a closer look. It might not just be spare change. It could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered, a piece of history in your hands, and possibly a fortune far beyond what you ever imagined. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about coins in the collecting world, the legendary Liberty coin, with a special focus on the mysterious 1967 pieces and the shocking prices they can reach in today's market. Imagine holding a small piece of metal in your hand, something that may look simple at first glance, but could actually be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. That is the magic of coin collecting. And when it comes to Liberty coins, the story becomes even more exciting, more valuable, and more mysterious. Liberty coins have always captured the attention of collectors around the world. The image of Lady Liberty represents freedom, strength, and history. For decades, these coins have been minted in different designs, including the famous Morgan dollar, Peace dollar, Walking Liberty half dollar, and Standing Liberty quarter. Each one carries its own unique story, but all share one powerful symbol, Liberty herself. Now let's talk about the year 1967. This year is extremely interesting in the coin world. During the mid-1960s, the United States was facing a coin shortage. Because of this, the government made several changes to coin production. Special mint sets were introduced instead of traditional proof sets, and coins were struck differently. While most Liberty-style coins were no longer officially produced for circulation by that time, there are rare and unusual cases, patterns, errors, and special strikes that have created massive interest among collectors. Some collectors claim that certain 1967 Liberty-related coins or experimental strikes exist, and these are the ones that spark huge debates and excitement. When a rare coin surfaces with unusual features, such as a Liberty design combined with a 1967 date, it can create a storm in the market. People start asking questions. Is it real? Is it an error? Is it a pattern coin? Or is it something even more rare? And this is where things become very valuable. In the current market, coin values depend on several key factors. Rarity is the most important. The fewer coins that exist, the higher the value. Condition is also critical. A coin in mint or near perfect condition can be worth hundreds or thousands of times more than the same coin in worn condition. Then comes demand. If collectors are actively searching for a specific coin, the price can rise dramatically. Now let's talk about big numbers. There have been rare Liberty coins that sold for astonishing amounts. Some have crossed hundreds of thousands of dollars. Others have reached into the millions. And when we hear numbers like $787,976.45, it might sound unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, it is absolutely possible under the right conditions. For example, certain rare Liberty head coins from earlier years have achieved record-breaking auction prices. Coins with mint errors, double strikes, off-center designs, or unique historical backgrounds are especially valuable. If a 1967 coin were to exist with a Liberty design and verified authenticity, it could become one of the most valuable modern-era coins ever discovered. Collectors are always hunting for these hidden gems. Sometimes, they are found in old collections. Sometimes, they appear in estate sales. And sometimes, they are hiding in plain sight, in drawers, boxes, or even everyday pocket change. The history behind Liberty coins adds even more depth to their value. These coins are not just currency. They are pieces of art and history. They reflect the economic conditions, political changes, and artistic styles of their time. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of the past. Over the years, the design of Liberty has evolved. From the flowing hair of early coins to the more structured and symbolic representations, each version tells a story. The Walking Liberty design, for example, is considered one of the most beautiful in American coinage history. The Morgan dollar represents the strength of the nation during the industrial era. The peace dollar symbolizes hope after war. Now imagine combining that historical significance with rarity and mystery. That is exactly why collectors are willing to pay such high prices. The current market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever. Online auctions, coin shows, and private collectors are constantly trading and competing for rare pieces. Prices have been rising steadily, especially for coins in high grades or with unique characteristics. Grading services also play a huge role. Professional grading companies examine coins and assign them a grade based on condition. A higher grade means a higher value. Coins that are graded and certified are more trusted in the market, which increases their demand and price. Another important factor is authenticity. Because rare coins can be worth so much money, there are also many fakes and replicas. Serious collectors always verify their coins through trusted grading services before making big purchases. If you are wondering whether you might have a valuable Liberty coin, here are some things to check. Look at the date carefully. Examine the design details. Check for any unusual marks or errors. Pay attention to the condition. Even small differences can mean a huge change in value. The dream of finding a rare coin worth a fortune is what keeps collectors excited. It is like a treasure hunt that never ends. And every now and then, someone really does find something incredible. There have been stories of people discovering rare coins in old jars, inherited collections, or even in loose change. These stories inspire millions of people to start checking their own coins more closely. The world of Liberty coins is full of surprises. It is a mix of history, art, mystery, and money. And the 1967 connection adds an extra layer of intrigue that continues to spark curiosity among collectors. So the next time you see a coin, do not ignore it. Take a closer look. You never know what you might be holding. It could be just another coin, or it could be a hidden treasure worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It is a journey into history and a chance to discover something truly valuable. Stay tuned with coins for more incredible stories, rare discoveries, and valuable insights from the world of numismatics. Because every coin has a story, and some of those stories are worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, focusing especially on the mysterious and highly talked about 1969 D coin, its background, its market buzz, and why collectors across the world remain obsessed with finding one that could change everything. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are entering a universe that blends art, history, and hidden treasure. The word liberty itself is not just a design element. It represents freedom, identity, and a long-standing tradition in coin design that dates back centuries. Coins featuring Liberty have appeared in many forms, from early American coinage to modern mint productions, and each version tells a different story. These coins are not just currency. They are pieces of time frozen in metal. Now picture the year 1969. A time of global change, cultural shifts, and technological progress. The United States Mint was producing millions of coins, most of which were meant for everyday use. Among these coins, the 1969 D issue, minted in Denver, became one of those pieces that collectors later began to study more closely. At first, it was just another coin, circulating through hands, pockets, and cash registers. But over time, certain versions of this coin began to stand out. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. For many collectors, mint marks are extremely important because they help identify where a coin was made, and sometimes, coins from specific mints become rarer or more valuable due to lower production numbers or unique characteristics. The 1969 D coin, depending on its condition and any possible minting errors, can attract serious attention. Let's talk about value, because that's what truly sparks curiosity. You might hear numbers floating around like hundreds, thousands, or even extraordinary figures such as $787,976.44. Now that kind of number immediately raises eyebrows. Is it real, is it possible, or is it just hype? The truth lies somewhere in understanding rarity, condition, and collector demand. Most 1969D coins are not worth massive amounts. In average circulated condition, they may only be worth a small premium over face value. However, the story changes dramatically when we talk about coins in near-perfect condition or those with unique mint errors. Coins graded at the highest levels, especially those that appear almost untouched, can fetch significantly higher prices. Add a rare error into the mix, and suddenly you have something collectors are willing to compete for. Mint errors are where things get really exciting. Imagine a coin being struck slightly off-center, or with a doubled image, or even with unusual metal composition issues. These errors are not supposed to happen, but when they do, they create one-of-a-kind pieces. For collectors, uniqueness equals value. A rare error on a 1969D coin could turn a common item into a collector's dream. Condition is another major factor. Coins are graded on a scale that measures how well preserved they are. A coin that looks almost brand new, with sharp details and no visible wear, is far more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. Professional grading services carefully examine coins and assign them a grade, which then plays a huge role in determining their market price. Now think about the thrill of searching. Every collector dreams of finding that one coin hidden in plain sight. Maybe it's sitting in an old jar, maybe it's mixed with everyday change, or maybe it's tucked away in a forgotten drawer. The idea that a small coin could be worth thousands or even more creates a sense of excitement that keeps people searching. The history behind Liberty designs also adds to the charm. The image of Liberty has evolved over time, appearing in different artistic styles. Each design reflects the era it was created in. Some Liberty coins show a strong, classical figure, while others present a more modern interpretation. These designs are not random. They are carefully crafted to represent ideals and values. Collectors often say that coins tell stories without words. A Liberty coin from 1969 carries the story of its time, the mint that produced it, and the journey it has taken over decades. Every scratch, every shine, every detail adds to its identity. In today's market, coin collecting has become more accessible than ever. Online platforms, auctions, and communities allow collectors to connect, share knowledge, and trade coins. This has increased awareness about coins like the 1969D, pushing more people to check their collections and even their spare change. But here's something important to understand. Not every coin with a Liberty design or a 1969D mark is automatically valuable. There are millions of such coins. The real value comes from specific factors like rarity, condition, and errors. That's why education is key. The more you learn about coins, the better your chances of identifying something truly special. Imagine finding a coin that looks slightly different. Maybe the lettering appears doubled, maybe the strike looks unusual, or maybe the surface has a unique texture. That moment of curiosity could be the beginning of an incredible discovery. Many valuable coins have been found by ordinary people who simply took a closer look. The fascination with coins also connects generations. Some collectors inherit coins from family members, while others start from scratch. Each coin becomes part of a larger story, passed down over time. A Liberty coin from 1969 could have traveled through countless hands, each adding a chapter to its journey. The idea of a coin being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars might seem unbelievable, but in the world of rare collectibles, such things do happen. However, those cases are extremely rare and usually involve unique circumstances. Still, the possibility is enough to keep the excitement alive. So the next time you come across an old coin, don't ignore it. Take a moment to look closely. Check the date, the mint mark, and the overall condition. You never know what you might find. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, the smallest discoveries can have the biggest impact. This is why Liberty coins continue to capture attention. They are not just pieces of metal. They are history, art, and mystery combined into something you can hold in your hand. And somewhere out there, waiting to be discovered, could be a coin that changes everything. If you enjoy exploring hidden value, rare finds, and the thrill of discovery, this journey into coins is just the beginning. Stay curious, keep searching, and always look a little closer at the ordinary things around you, because sometimes, they are far from ordinary. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, especially those connected to the year 1976, a year that holds a special place in coin history and collectors' hearts. If you have ever wondered whether an old coin sitting in your drawer could be worth a surprising amount of money, then this story is going to keep you hooked from start to finish. The Liberty design has always been one of the most iconic symbols in coinage. The image of Liberty represents freedom, strength, and the identity of a nation. Over the years, many coins have featured Liberty, from classic silver dollars to commemorative pieces. These coins are not just currency, they are art, history, and sometimes hidden treasure. When people talk about valuable Liberty coins, they often imagine extremely old coins, but what many don't realize is that even coins from the modern era, including around 1976, can carry unexpected value depending on rare features, minting errors, and condition. Now let's talk about 1976, a very special year. This was the bicentennial year of the United States, marking 200 years since independence. To celebrate this historic milestone, special coins were minted with unique designs. These included quarters, half dollars, and dollars that featured dual dates 1776 to 1976. These coins were produced in large numbers, which means most of them are not rare at first glance. However, here is where things get interesting. Not all coins are created equal, and some 1976 Liberty-related coins have become extremely valuable due to rare variations. Collectors are always searching for coins with minting errors. These errors can include double strikes, off-center prints, missing elements, or unusual metal compositions. A coin that was accidentally struck twice or printed slightly off alignment can instantly become rare because no two error coins are exactly the same. In some cases, these coins have sold for thousands of dollars, even though their face value is just a few cents or a single dollar. Another important factor is the mint mark. Coins minted in different locations can have different levels of rarity. For example, coins produced in limited quantities or under special conditions can become highly desirable. A small letter on the coin indicating where it was made can dramatically affect its value. Some collectors spend years searching for specific mint marks because they know those tiny details can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. Condition is another key element. A coin that looks shiny, clean, and almost untouched can be worth far more than one that is scratched or worn. Coins are graded on a scale, and even a slight difference in grade can mean a huge jump in value. A 1976 Liberty-themed coin in perfect or near-perfect condition could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its rarity. Now let's talk about the idea of extremely high values like hundreds of thousands or even millions. While it is very rare, some coins have reached astonishing prices in auctions. These are usually coins with a combination of extreme rarity, historical importance, and perfect condition. While a typical 1976 coin may not reach such massive figures, certain rare variations or error coins can still be worth a significant amount, sometimes far beyond what people expect. There is also a growing trend of coin collecting as an investment. Many people are now searching through old collections, inherited boxes, and even pocket change, hoping to find hidden gems. The excitement of discovering a valuable coin is something that keeps collectors passionate. It's like a treasure hunt where the reward could be life-changing. If you have coins from 1976, especially those featuring Liberty-style designs or bicentennial markings, it is definitely worth taking a closer look. Check for unusual features, errors, or anything that looks different from a standard coin. Even small details can make a big difference. Sometimes what looks like a minor flaw could actually be a rare minting error that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. The story of Liberty coins is not just about money. It is about history, craftsmanship, and the journey of a small object through time. Each coin has passed through countless hands, witnessed different eras, and survived decades to reach you. That alone makes it special, even before considering its value. So next time you come across an old coin, don't ignore it. Take a moment to examine it closely. You might be holding more than just spare change. You might be holding a piece of history, a collector's dream, or even a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. And who knows, that simple coin could turn out to be worth far more than you ever imagined, making your curiosity and attention truly rewarding in the world of coin collecting. And if you enjoy exploring hidden value, rare finds, and the fascinating stories behind coins, make sure to stay connected with the channel Coins, where every small detail could lead to a big discovery and every coin has a story waiting to be told. Today we dive deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, their history, their rare variations, and how some of these coins have reached astonishing market values that collectors dream about every single day. Liberty coins are among the most iconic coins ever produced in the United States. The image of Lady Liberty has been used on many coins over the years, symbolizing freedom, strength, and independence. From early silver dollars to gold coins, Liberty designs have always captured the imagination of collectors and investors. The beauty of these coins is not just in their design but also in their rarity and the stories behind them. Now let's go back in time. The Liberty design first appeared in the late 18th century and continued into the early 20th century. Over time, different versions were created, including the draped bust, seated Liberty, and later the Morgan and Peace dollars. Each design represents a different era of American history. Some coins were minted in large numbers, while others were produced in very limited quantities, making them extremely rare today. When we talk about value, one of the most important factors is rarity. A coin that was produced in small numbers or has very few surviving examples can be worth a fortune. Condition also plays a huge role. Coins that are well preserved, with clear details and minimal wear, can sell for much higher prices compared to those that are damaged or heavily circulated. Now let's focus on the 1980 period and the modern market. By 1980, most classic Liberty designs were no longer being minted for circulation, but the demand for older Liberty coins started growing rapidly. Collectors began searching for rare dates, mint marks, and unique variations. Auctions became more competitive, and prices started climbing steadily. Fast forward to today, and the market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever. Some rare Liberty coins have sold for extraordinary amounts, reaching values that can shock even experienced collectors. There are coins that have crossed the mark of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, even more. Values like $787,976.42 may sound unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, such figures are possible when rarity, condition, and historical importance come together. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting Liberty coins is the possibility of discovering a hidden treasure. Many people still find valuable coins in old collections, inherited boxes, or even pocket change. A coin that seems ordinary could turn out to be extremely rare due to a small detail like a minting error or a unique variation. Mint errors are another fascinating part of this world. Sometimes coins were struck incorrectly, resulting in double images, off-center designs, or missing details. These errors make coins unique and highly desirable among collectors. A Liberty coin with a rare error can sometimes be worth far more than a regular version of the same coin. Gold Liberty coins are especially valuable. These coins were minted in the 19th and early 20th centuries and contain real gold, adding intrinsic value to their collectible worth. Some of these coins are extremely rare and have been sold at auctions for massive prices. The combination of gold content, historical significance, and rarity makes them highly sought after. Silver Liberty coins, such as Morgan dollars, are also very popular. They are more common than gold coins but still hold significant value, especially in high grades or rare dates. Collectors often look for coins with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal scratches. These qualities can dramatically increase a coin's price. The market for Liberty coins is constantly changing. Prices can rise due to increased demand, new discoveries, or record-breaking auction sales. At the same time, economic factors like inflation and interest in precious metals can also influence values. This makes coin collecting not just a hobby but also a potential investment. Another important factor is grading. Professional grading services evaluate coins and assign them a grade based on their condition. A higher grade means a better condition, which usually translates to a higher price. Collectors trust graded coins more because their authenticity and quality are verified. The thrill of the hunt is what keeps collectors engaged. Searching for rare Liberty coins, learning about their history, and watching their value grow over time creates a unique experience. It's not just about money, it's about passion, knowledge, and the excitement of discovery. Some Liberty coins have stories that make them even more valuable. Coins that were part of famous collections or have unique historical backgrounds can attract intense interest. These coins often become the highlight of auctions and can sell for record-breaking prices. In today's digital age, the coin market has expanded globally. Online auctions and marketplaces allow collectors from all over the world to buy and sell coins. This has increased competition and pushed prices higher for rare pieces. A coin found in one part of the world can quickly become a prized possession in another. For beginners, it's important to start with knowledge. Understanding different Liberty coin types, learning how to identify mint marks, and recognizing signs of authenticity are essential steps. With time and experience, collectors can develop the skills needed to spot valuable coins. The journey of Liberty coins from simple currency to highly valuable collectibles is truly remarkable. What was once used for everyday transactions is now considered a piece of art and history. Each coin carries a story, a moment in time preserved in metal, and the most exciting part is that the next valuable Liberty coin could be anywhere. It could be in an old drawer, a forgotten box, or even in your own collection. The possibility of discovering a coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars keeps the excitement alive. So whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the world of Liberty coins offers endless opportunities. From history to investment, from beauty to rarity, these coins continue to capture attention and inspire curiosity. This is Coins, your place to explore the hidden treasures of the coin world, where every coin has a story and every discovery could change everything. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of top Liberty coins, their history, their mystery, and how some rare pieces from around 1991 and beyond have shocked collectors with unbelievable prices. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the iconic Lady Liberty design. This symbol is more than just art, it represents freedom, identity, and the spirit of a nation. For decades, coins featuring Liberty have been among the most desirable collectibles in the world. From early silver dollars to modern commemorative pieces, Liberty coins carry a legacy that stretches across centuries. Now here's where things get interesting. Not all Liberty coins are created equal. Some are extremely common, found in everyday circulation. But others, they are incredibly rare. These rare coins can sell for astonishing amounts, sometimes reaching values like $787,976.41 or even higher depending on condition, mint errors, and historical importance. Let's talk about why certain Liberty coins become so valuable. First, rarity plays a huge role. If a coin was produced in limited numbers, or if many were lost or melted over time, the surviving pieces become incredibly desirable. Collectors are always searching for coins that few others own. Second, condition is everything. A coin in perfect or near-perfect condition can be worth hundreds of times more than the same coin that has been heavily used. Professional grading services carefully examine coins and assign them a grade, and even a tiny difference in grade can mean a massive difference in value. Third, mint errors. These are mistakes made during the coin production process, and they can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements can make a coin unique. Imagine finding a Liberty coin where the design is slightly doubled or misaligned. That could be worth a fortune. Now let's bring our focus to coins around 1991. While many people think only ancient coins are valuable, modern coins can also be worth serious money. Certain Liberty-themed coins or commemorative issues from the late 20th century, including around 1991, have gained attention due to limited mintages or special editions, for example, proof coins. These are specially made for collectors with a mirror-like finish, can be extremely valuable if preserved properly. A Liberty coin from this era in flawless proof condition can attract serious buyers in the market. Another factor is demand. The coin market is constantly changing. A coin that was once overlooked can suddenly become highly desirable if collectors begin to focus on that series. This is why staying updated with market trends is so important. Now imagine this scenario. Someone finds an old Liberty coin in a drawer or inherits a collection from a relative. At first, it seems like just another coin. But after a closer look, they realize it has a rare mint mark or a unique feature. They take it to an expert, and suddenly, that small piece of metal is valued at thousands of dollars. Stories like this happen more often than you think. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the treasure hunt. You never know what you might find. Even today, rare Liberty coins are still being discovered in collections, auctions, and sometimes even in circulation. Collectors around the world are willing to pay huge amounts for the right coin. Auctions can become intense, with bidders competing to secure a rare piece. Prices can skyrocket in seconds, turning a coin into a headline-making sale. But here's something many beginners don't realize. You don't need to be rich to start collecting. Some Liberty coins are still affordable, and building a collection can be both fun and rewarding. Over time, as you learn more and identify valuable pieces, your collection can grow in both size and value. Another key tip is to always verify authenticity. The market for rare coins is exciting, but it also attracts fakes. Always rely on trusted dealers and professional grading services to ensure that your coin is genuine. Storage is also critical. Coins should be kept in protective holders, away from moisture and extreme temperatures. Proper storage helps maintain their condition and value over time. Let's talk about historical significance. Liberty coins are not just valuable because of rarity, they also tell a story. Each coin represents a moment in history, reflecting the design, culture, and technology of its time. Holding a Liberty coin is like holding a piece of the past. Some collectors specialize in specific types of Liberty coins, such as Morgan dollars, walking Liberty half dollars, or modern commemoratives. Each category has its own unique appeal and market trends. Now imagine owning a coin that not only looks beautiful but also carries immense value. A coin that could be worth more than a luxury car, or even a house. That's the power of rare Liberty coins, and here's the most exciting part. The next valuable coin could be closer than you think. It might be sitting in your home right now, waiting to be discovered. All it takes is curiosity, knowledge, and a bit of luck. If you're serious about entering this world, start by learning as much as you can. Study different coin types, understand grading systems, and keep an eye on auction results. The more you know, the better your chances of spotting something valuable. The world of Liberty coins is full of surprises, history, and hidden treasures. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, there's always something new to discover. So next time you see a coin with Lady Liberty, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Because that small piece of metal might just change everything.